I'm Anita and I'm back with another video. Today I want to share with you weekly Monday reads check-in, a reading check-in for this week or the last couple of weeks. I've finished two more books than last time I spoke to you. The first thing that I finished was Someone We Know by Shari Lapena. This is a thriller book following there's this boy, he's able to hack into people's computers and systems, and he has sort of been sneaking into people's houses and checked in on their computers for the last while without anyone finding out. But then one of the parents, the mom, finds out that he has been into other people's houses without being allowed to, obviously. The mother, when she finds out, she decides that it's a good idea to let people know that he's been in their houses, but without telling them, like anonymously writing this, even though that seems like a bad idea, but that's what she does. But it's at the same time, someone finds a girl murdered in the town. She has been, and people are sort of suspecting the husband to have done something about it, and there's definitely something fishy about it. But this also turns out she's had like affairs with a lot of people in the town. So yeah, a lot of things is going on in this one, and yeah, it was interesting. I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of Shari Lapena. I've read another book by her and it was sort of a 3 stars, and I think this is where this is landing as well. Hi. Hi. Oh, Deep. This is my little big cat now. She is so much larger than last time you saw her, I think. Oops. Can you look into the camera for me? No. She's definitely not amused. I love you. The audacity. She's not too mad at me. She's still rubbing her head against the tripod, so anyway, I'm not the biggest fan of Shari Lapena so far. I have read another book by her. I forgot the title of that book. I gave it 3 stars, and I think this is where I'm landing with this one as well. It's definitely not my favorite way of writing a thriller. Sorry about the sun. Oh, it's right in my face. It's not easy filming this time of year. The sun is very much directly into my living room, and I am sort of getting blinded by the floor. Actually, it's the glare from the floor right now. Anyway, let's talk about yeah, I gave it 3 stars, and I don't think I'm gonna check out more by Shari Lapena. I think this was the last one, but I'm glad I did, so now I can figure out if it's something I want to pick up again. But yeah, it might be for you. It's not like it's bad, and I've seen a lot of people really enjoy her books, so yeah. I read another thriller book since last time, and that is called The Last Housewife by Ashley Winstead. I have read In My Dreams I Hold a Knife, and I prefer that over this one. This one was very, very brutal. I love her writing style. I think it's very atmospheric. She's very good at writing thrillers in this way, but it was so graphic and so hard to read because it was following someone being abused for several years, and it's sort of told in this podcast format, which is also very interesting. But I like the writing, but it was too much for me, and I'm actually generally pretty okay with gore and stuff, but it was just a little too much for me. So for that reason I gave it 3 stars instead of 4. But I did like the outcome of it. I liked how it turned out in the end, which yeah, so I liked it, but I didn't love it. So I'll definitely, if you are thinking about reading this book, go in with cautions, because it's definitely not for everyone. Take the trigger warning people are talking about very seriously before going in to read this, because it's definitely, there's a reason why it has some, it might be triggery for you, because yeah. So that was the second book that I finished over the last couple of weeks, and I haven't finished more that I can talk about anyway. But I have one I have started on and I have worked my way through. I forgot how long I'm into it. I think I'm about 30% into it. But it's called Anything for You by Layla Hagen. And this is a romance following this man. He is going back home to his family home, taking some weeks off from work. He's been working a lot over the last many years without actually taking a break from things, and he decides it's time for him to visit his family and sort of like that. And then we're following the female lead is sort of resculpturing the garden where his sister lived, which is where he's going to stay over for the time being. And so yeah, so far I'm not sure what I'm thinking about it. It's not my favorite romance so far, but it's not bad at all, so we'll see. I'm chipping away at it a little bit when I feel like it. I read it a lot in the evenings before bed, so I don't get super far when I read them, because I'm usually a little bit tired and I don't read for super long in the evenings. But I mean, I get a little bit read here and there, so in that way it was good. So these are the things that I've been working on over the past couple of weeks that I can talk about today. I'm still working on a vlog. It's not going very well and not going very fast, but hopefully I will be able to get something done over the next week. We'll see. But I have a couple of other videos that I have decided to film. I'm going to film them right after this one, and you'll see them over the week, or maybe next week as well. So I will make sure that there's something coming on to my channel, some content. Yeah, anyway, this was everything I had for you today. If you liked the video, please give a thumbs up. This was everything I read over the past couple of weeks. But anyway, if you like any of the books that I have been talking about, or if you've read them, or if you've thought about reading them, share your thoughts down below. That would be great. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video very soon. Goodbye.